Okay, Mick, 5-1 win at the Oval. What pleased you most about that?
What pleased me most was some of the quality of the football and the quality of some of the goals. Disappointed with the goal we conceded, especially so soon after we'd scored, but even if that was conceded at any point of the game, it's disappointing. A simple diagonal ball that drops in. So we know that, and the players know that, but to take hold of the game again and play some really, really good football, that's not our target. The target is to win games, but it's nice when you can win the game and play some really good football. And I think the second half, unfortunately there's no fans here, but hopefully they got to see it on TV and it comes across as it did live here. There was some really good moments of football today.
And all the front three got goals as well, and great quality of goals as well.
Yeah, outstanding goals, and they've given me a hard decision. A hard decision in terms of, the other players have to now dig in and put those players out. It's hard now to leave those players out. They're producing, they're playing well, and same for some other positions on the pitch. So that's how football works. Some players are on form, some players are flying, and some players are trying to get in, and they will get in. That's how it works. And over the course of this long season, the strength of our squad will pay off.
And the win, get 3 points is great, but to score 5 goals as well, it's positive and hopefully gives the team confidence kicking on.
Absolutely. As I say, it's not confidence, or it's belief. Because when you do it once, you believe you can do it again. And I think you saw that last year with Glentoran teams, the amount of games we won in the final minutes of games, and the amount of goals we scored in the final minutes of games. So that was pleasing. Even the other night at the National Stadium, to take control of the second half. So there's a belief there that we can do it, but sometimes that belief takes a bit of a dig when results don't go your way. But our players have believed this whole time. I think the performance the other night at the National Stadium and then tonight will build on that belief. So yeah, happy with the performance but not satisfied, because the players, even inside there as they walked in and they're speaking and I'm speaking to them, they know they've got 2 or 3 more gears to go up. So that's pleasing.
And then Wednesday night, County Antrim Shield final, what's the thoughts going into that?
Well, the thoughts, I think I've made my thoughts public about it, and I'll state it again, because sometimes the written words in papers or websites are misinterpreted, so it's nice that people can hear my words and see me speak on camera. My comments about a lack of respect from the County Antrim FA got nothing to do with a lack of respect for Mick, McDermott or Glentoran Football Club. It's a lack of respect for the health and well-being of players. That's my point. And this is not about Glentoran or Larne. This is about next year it could be Crusaders in Carrick or Linfield and Coleraine. It's about administrators making decisions out of convenience and cost saving that harm and damage players. That's not what football's about. Football's about players, number 1, and fans, number 2. To choose to move a game to a Wednesday night puts at risk the health and well-being of players. That shows no respect. When the lockdown happened, there was an opportunity to move it to another Tuesday night when fans are allowed. Why has that not happened? So a lack of respect for the fans. Let's have the County Antrim Shield final on a Tuesday night when fans are allowed to return. That's my point when I say a lack of respect. So I want to be clear with that, especially to our Glentoran fans, to be clear that my words, this has nothing to do with Mick McDermott. I'm speaking up for managers now, managers in the future, players now, players in the future. Not to mention the game is scheduled for a Wednesday night when Manchester United is playing PSG at the same time. So the whole decision to move it to a Wednesday night was not thought out, it was a poor decision, and now we have to suffer. So we'll make our decisions accordingly, and we'll decide this week what we're going to do.
And of course it's the second domestic cup final in a row we've been in. You've said since you've come here you want to bring trophies back to Glentoran. It's positive to be in that final.
Yeah, it's always positive to be in a final, but again, my priority is the health and well-being of my players, and I'll have to make decisions based on that as the priority, and then we'll decide on what we do for the final.
And it's a quick turnaround from the final, as you've said, and we've got Crusaders on Saturday. It's another massive game in the Danske Bank Premiership. Massive game, they're all massive. You see the results, how they went today with Crusaders and at Glenavon and Coleraine and Larne. This league is a strong league, and teams will take points off everyone. And that's why I'm not concerned looking at the league table. The league table you look at in May, all you look at now is your next opponent, and we'll do that every week.